I am once again asking for your
subscribe.
Welcome to Right on the Mark with your host, Mark Young. Today, we're going to create a Bernie Sanders drink for you. Just in light of all the memes, all the thousands of memes that he has going on right now, I thought it'd be kind of cool to create an old-fashioned drink in honor of Bernie Sanders. So welcome back to my channel and my drink of the week. So the actual name of this drink is called an Old Vermont, simply because that's where Bernie's from. So if we go over the ingredients, you'll see that I have some Vermont maple syrup, I have some bitters, I have some gin and some ice and some fruit to go with it. So it's a very simple drink to go with a very simple man. So let's go ahead and get to it. So first of all, you're going to want to hit it with the hard stuff. You want to come with the gin. So what I do is I pour ice into my shaker, into the tin. You're going to want to go with a jigger of gin. Jigger of gin? That just made it right there. Pour that in your tin. Try not to splash it. Had an extra bottle of gin just in case. You never know. If you want to have a gin and juice later, you can. So next you're going to want to go with a ½ ounce of some Vermont maple syrup in honor of who else? Bernie. So you're going to want to do a half a jigger of that. So we'll go ahead and pour a half a jigger of that Old Vermont syrup. Look at that. Pour that thick syrup right into your tin. Move it over there for you. Cap that for you. Now you got to put a couple dashes of the bitters in there just to give it a bitter taste. Not to be confused with a bitter beer face. So you're going to go ahead and put a couple dashes of that in your tin, trying not to splash it all over the place. This stuff stains and it's hard to get up, let me tell you. So let me just dab that a little. Now we want to come behind that with some fresh lemon. I just happen to have a fresh lemon here, and we're going to go ahead and cut this bad boy, squirt it in there. First, you got to cut it. Got to be smarter than the lemon. Cut that lemon right there. You know, I'm trying to think of all the memes that I've seen Bernie in. I mean, I've seen Bernie like in The Wizard of Oz, getting taken out through the window, being sucked out by a tornado. I've seen him being Quint in Jaws when he was sitting by the chalkboard, like fingernail on the chalkboard and saying, "I'll get that fish for you, but it's gonna cost you." I also seen him on the beach playing Brody. That's right, Chief Brody, when he's sitting there like this, waiting for a shark to come after his family. So there's so many memes. But anyway, let's get back to the drink. So we're gonna go ahead and squeeze half a lemon into the tin right here. Easy so far, right folks? Look at that. Easy peasy. The hardest ingredient you might have trouble finding is gonna be the Vermont syrup, for sure. You gotta go high and low to find that. But anyway, we got that in there. So now all we gotta do is shake it up, pour it, and dress it up with an orange. So we'll go ahead and cap this. You want to combine all the contents into your tin. Now, you know that we have this tin that is glass, so it's awesome. You can see the different layers. So you have the syrup that like floated to the bottom. Then you have the watery ice here. You have the gin that's diluting. You have the top of the lemon that's just layer after layer after layer. So I'm thinking that this is going to be a pretty cool drink. So let's go ahead and shake this. Give it a good shake. like, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 seconds. You know, another one of my favorite memes of Bernie is when he was doing Gundam style. That's right. That was out of control, let me tell you. But I'm sure I don't have to tell you folks out there, he is all over the place. He's just blowing up social media. No matter what platform you're on, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, Trumpeter, Facebook, it's on every platform. So let's go ahead and strain this into a cocktail glass. So this is an old maple syrup, Vermont special, whatever you want to call it. Look at that, folks. That is a perfect pour. You can call it an old fashioned, you could call it a Manhattan, you could call it anything you want, but it's technically an Old Vermont cocktail because of Bernie. So now that you have this all poured and nice, you're going to want to go ahead and cut a piece of orange rind to go in it. So I really just use a potato peeler, and that just slices the skin off to give it some flavor, some citrusy notes to the drink. So if you just hold that, cut that little rind, just twist it a little, look at that, and drop it right in there, you could smell those notes. I could already smell the orange. And you know, I like to flip my stuff. So let's go ahead and flip it. But anyway, the most important part of this drink is tasting it. So let's dive right in and let's put a Old Vermont cocktail to the test. Vermont cocktail going in. Ooh, that is refreshing. I could taste the thickness of the maple syrup. The gin is pretty good, and I'm not even a gin guy. I don't really know many people that like gin, but let me tell you, it makes this low-end gin taste high-end for sure. I could taste the citrus of the orange, of the lemon going on. The notes just hit your nose like crazy. You know, you could only hope to contain the Bernie memes out there. You can't stop it. Of course not. You see memes everywhere. In fact, one of my other favorite ones is seeing Bernie meme next to the cowboy at Kennywood. Hey, who knew? That's crazy. But anyway, folks, this drink is bomb. If you want to know more about it, check out my ingredients below. I'll put everything you need to know down below. Hey, tell me that didn't rhyme. Come on. It's a good drink. It's good fun. The inauguration was out of control, the way they were social distancing, the way Bernie was carrying his mail to the post office after the inauguration. I mean, we got a new 4 years coming. It could be good. It could head south. We don't know. We're only days into it. But let me tell you, this drink will take you where you need to go. So that's a big bingo, baby. I think this drink is refreshing. I think if you stick to the program, it'll take you where you need to go. For sure. But anyway, very simple ingredients, folks. You know, another thing that's coming up is Groundhog Day. We're a couple days away from Groundhog Day, so we're definitely going to be finding out if the next 6 weeks is going to be nice or not so nice. You know what I mean? I mean, hey, we're in the mood for some good time loving and some good fun. So we need some good weather to bring us home. So I'm hoping Phil can bring us some good weather when we come home in a couple days. Let me tell you, Punxsutawney Phil, let's go. You could do it. Tell us it's going to be a short winter and an early spring, if you know what I mean. Once again, very simple ingredients. Going to take this home. Don't forget to comment below. Tap that bell so you don't miss any of this. You don't miss any notifications. You definitely don't want to miss the ingredients, the drinks. You don't want to miss this. The lovely Kim's not here today. She's out and about. Wherever she's at, I'm sure she's having fun. She's being safe. I want you guys to be safe. We're staying safe here at home. Hopefully we could take this to the next level and we could all get out and about. We could get out there and go to our bars and restaurants like we want. So that about wraps it up, folks, for Right on the Mark with your host, Mark Young. See you next time. Wow, this is pretty good. It's not too thick either. Wow, that's good stuff.